Is there anything on that mission that you can think of that hasn't been disclosed that you can disclose?
Yeah, the only person to fast rope was the pilot of the first bird. Flight lead fast roped out of that bird after he crashed.
Really?
Yeah, we spent so much time fast roping, I thought I was going to have to pull myself off from the tendonitis and arthritis. I still have severe arthritis because it's almost like, guys, we can fast rope. We've proven it. I know the powers that be want to see us do it, but we did it over and over. And then when they crash landed, they said the pilot. No, anything classified? I don't think nothing classified. SEALs went into a house and killed a bunch of people.
Yeah,
we didn't kill anyone innocent.
Yeah,
and that's it. I mean, it was fast. It really re-emphasized mastering the basics of everything. How did you clear Bin Laden's house? The guy in front of me went left, I went right. We did that over and over.
Yeah,
that's it. We didn't talk ourselves into any ass whooping. We didn't don't overthink shit. Don't say shit doesn't need to be said.
Yeah. Did you see Cairo during the mission at all?
I saw him when we got off and on. No, I ran into him on the second deck.
Really?
Yeah, I went into. I saw Cheese and Cairo on the second deck. Here's another good point no one ever talks about. Everyone, especially SEALs, but including SEALs on the mission, when they found out we got him, asked the same question: who got him? And I told Cheese, I said I got him. And he and I had this joke when we would skydive. We would always sing "Don't Rock the Boat" right before we jumped. When we would do like DeLand jumps, like fun jumps for canopy. So we just hop and pop and then work your canopies. And I'd hear Cheese like, "Don't rock the boat, baby," and jump out. And then we would do like the Revenge of the Nerd high fives where you just miss it. Yeah. I do the Little John yeah. And I think I said I got him. I think we actually hit high on purpose. And then I also heard conversations too when they would say, because you might not know this, I'm sort of known for telling stories. I can tell good stories. Yeah. And I overheard it. Who got him? Nizro. Fuck, we're never going to hear the end of this. Like I heard that. Yeah. And that was just some of the conversations had. But I forgot where we were going with that.
Well, I was just curious.
I ran into Cairo and Cheese on the second deck for sure. And then ran into, I don't want to say his name yet, but I'd love to. The sniper that rescued Richard Phillips. He was outside perimeter security. And me and Point Man and then two other guys brought the body and a body bag out to him. We're like, hey, here's your guy. He's like, you shitting me? Yeah. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Did anything on site surprise you? Like obviously.
Yeah, the opium.
Really?
Yeah. When we got to after we killed him, we went to the second deck, and underneath beds there were like almost when we got those new London Bridge bags from Supply, and they're almost like those where you unzip them, you flip the flap, and it was all raw opium vacuum sealed, and I thought they were steaks, and so I'm thinking, okay, they're hard pointing for food, and it's like then the two thoughts, like because we're doing SSC, sensitive site exploitation, whatever, and it's like, wait, this is opium. Then like, shit, can I ditch my med kit and fit one of these? No. And then I was really surprised with the opium. I was really surprised with the offices and how they were running Bin Laden was running Al-Qaeda from right there. Like we saw, I think the studio where he filmed the famous one of him in the jacket and the gray beard, which is how he looked. Skinny gray beard.
Yeah. What was it about the offices that surprised you?
I just didn't think they'd have them there. I didn't think they'd have the hard drives and all the CD-ROMs and the receipts.
Yeah.
And all the encrypted shit with, like they said there was porn on a bunch of stuff. Well, a lot of the porn was encrypted to go over the border.
Right.
For missions.
I guess in that same vein, was there, or I guess how were you guys able to gather so much of that stuff? Like, did you all have?
We're good at it.
Yeah, just professional.
Yeah, I mean, we had the
hoarders.
We had everything. All of our SOPs were from OJT, on the job training, man. We, when the first battlefield interrogator, I was a battlefield interrogator to the point where we started as battlefield interrogators, and then we had to be tactical questioners because, God forbid, we're on a battlefield interrogating. So, they had to switch the shit. But it started off like 5 guys I remember this. It was in Iraq. Me and the dog guy, another guy from my team, my team leader, whatever, in there. We got this Iraqi dude, and then we have Spike. Remember famous Spike?
Yeah.
And Spike is like the
Jimmy Hatch's Spike.
Yeah. Like he's the meanest damn dog ever.
Yeah.
So we're in there. He's barking at this poor guy. We don't know how to start questions. Spike bites the team lead, our guy. He points down and says, and so he takes Spike out. Jimmy takes Spike out. They leave. This poor guy's like, these fuckers let their dogs bite them. Like, 2, we got to the point where how to do an actual interrogation. Like, you don't let the dog, we didn't mean for the dog to bite him. We just know what the fuck we're doing. To the point where we get very methodical. So the SSC we're good at. We know how to start from
Like, you know what to take
start
and what
from
not
bottom
to
up or
take.
whatever,
And
however we do it. You don't want to start here, start throwing shit on the ground. Oh shit, something's underneath all this crap I just did.
Yeah.
So we know what to look for. We know what to get. We can tell who's a bad guy, who's a good guy. We're surprised that so much is being run from that building.
I mean, is it something where like you all had empty backpacks and loaded them with shit?
Yeah, sort of like net backpacks.
Net backpacks.
And then you hand them, just flying back, and then once you get back, you just organize them to. In this case, it was these picnic tables are building one. Here's the guest house. Here's that, and then you put them down. Okay, separate them and figure out who's who, and do your little spider web intel shit. That's where the smart guys come in.
Yeah. In terms of logistically, anything surprising about whether it was?
Yeah, I guess
stockpiles of
we
food?
had some fast movers above us. I guess we had some fighters up there. I don't know on the border or in the border, but I'd heard rumors that the Pakistanis wanted to scramble the F-16s that we sold them. And our pilots in the air allegedly told them it's a bad idea. And I don't know what that means. I don't know how pilots talk to each other.
Yeah.
And then I did talk to some guys that were higher up that were pilots later at events that said that we were up there. So, and again, I don't need to know that shit. If I'm calling air support, I'd like to know I'm talking to a guy above me. But other than that, whatever.
Yeah. I guess inside the house, like in terms of how the house
No, it was
run.
standard. It was it looked like a standard house. More in Iraq than Afghanistan because I think more modern type kitchen shit. Like in Afghanistan, when you go in, there's just literally nothing.
Yeah.
No water.
Any weird or surprising leisurely things?
I wasn't really looking.
Or I guess that you noticed? Nothing?
No, just no. I'm trying to think of anything that's
No stockpiles of gold or anything like that?
I didn't see anything. I'm trying to think of next to the offices were like office/bedrooms. So I didn't see any stockpiles of anything.
Yeah, yeah.
I was anticipating more weapons, I guess, and I didn't personally see any explosives either. So.
Yeah. I mean, I think, at least to me, and it sounds like to most people, it was kind of surprising how hiding in plain sight and not very well defended it was.
Yeah, that's got to be a complacency gets you killed because you're working so close with the Pakistani intel services that you're just good.
Yeah.
The President Obama didn't know we had those helicopters either.
Yeah.
And just like some of the weapons that were used on Maduro, like he's pretty safe at the Pentagon in his country until Delta Force comes to grab him.
Yeah.
So, no, it's just standard too. I was kind of surprised how cheap shit was, like some of the watches, shit like that. But just, it's like something you would buy in a bazaar in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Stockpiles of gold though, that's interesting. You got any?
I wish.
Okay.
Especially
I thought you were gonna instead of gummy bears, hand me a piece or something.
I don't even have any gummy bears for it.
They're pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I've had them. They're good. I guess moving into the after effects of, I don't know if you want to call it a debate or just I think the heartburn that a lot of people have had with the lack of evidence picture-wise being released and, video or just kind of the giving him the traditional burial at sea. And
I disagreed with doing that in the first place.
You did disagree?
I told them not to do it before we even got him. I told them back when we were joking about who was going to kill him and also giving that guy shit for killing him. Like, I remember one of our guys who carried a saw was out in the alley with the sniper and the interpreter and shit in Cairo and the other sniper, whatever, were doing their loops. And I said, yeah, what's going to happen is we're going to faster up onto the top. I'm jumping to the balcony. He's going to pull one of those bullshit airplane emergency exits and a slide's going to come out and he's going to slide right in front of you. You're going to kill him with a saw. Like shit like that. Yeah. That's how it's going to go down. So
Were you there on the ship when that happened?
No. Anyway, but back to what I said to him is when they said they're going to bury him at sea, we would ask why, and they said, well, we don't want a shrine. And I remember thinking that, well, Sunni Islam doesn't have shrines. They'll kill you for drawing a picture of Muhammad because you're not supposed to worship false idols. You're supposed to worship God. And so a shrine to bin Laden wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
But they wanted. I said, what you should do, and this is my suggestion, is get some rope and hang him from the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah, no shit.
And nature will take care of him.
Yeah. So when was the last time you actually saw the body then?
When the Army guys, I think it was Delta, took him from Bagram to the helicopter. So we gave them to the Army and then they took off with him. So technically I didn't see bin Laden get buried at sea. Yeah. I've been asked too, what if he's at CIA, it's in a tub of betadine? I'm like, he might be. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, you never know.
I wasn't there. I'm telling you what I saw when I was there, and I could tell you with 100% accuracy exactly what happened.
Yeah. Did you get any pictures of any?
No, but when they release them, if they do, the ones on site, I still have the gloves that are holding his face together.
So there were pictures.
Those are my
taken.
gloves. Yeah, I dumped water on his face and I'm holding his head.
Yeah. Wow.
And so there are pictures. And then the CIA or whomever took pictures at Budden. Had to do like sitting on his chest. We're eating breakfast sandwiches. President Obama comes down that long. I remember he comes down the long red thing and says, "Tonight I can report to the American people and to the world the United States conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of Al Qaeda." I'm eating a double army breakfast sandwich. I hear President Obama say Osama bin Laden. I look at Osama bin Laden and I thought, how in the fuck did I get here from Butte, Montana?
Wow.
I'm just here for the college money. Yeah. I just want to stay in the Navy for 30 years.
Yeah. God, that's wild, man.
Yeah. I tried to join the Marine Corps.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess, kind of trying to wrap the whole raid and the.
I wish it was more complex than it is. I wish I had more.
Well, I think that's the beauty of it.
It's just,
the
I mean, look at anything. And I've walked everyone through it. If you're a serious person, you can tell what happened.
Yeah. Well, so with that, I guess, I mean, does the prospect of maybe you're misremembering it, like, does that enter your mind?
There's not a chance.
Not a chance.
And again, I don't care.
Yeah.
Osama bin Laden is more dead because of the pilots than he is because of me.
Yeah.
If I missed, someone's going to kill him.
Yeah.
I just happen to be there.
Yeah.
And I happen to be a really good shot at 2 feet.
Yeah. No,
And by the way, I know the difference between a man who is standing in front of me with his hands on his wife's shoulders and a man who is already dead. And other people who've admitted on Shawn Ryan's show, they've come in the room and shot him again. Other guys did do that, didn't they? It makes my story a little more believable, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Crazy. It's how it's like I'm giving so many people so many fucking clues and they refuse to put it together because they have a personal problem with me.
Yeah. And you have no idea where that stems from.
I do. You want an exclusive?
Sure. Yeah. What?
I had a buddy of mine at Silver Squadron who I was at Red Squadron with, who was in a troop with Biz. And this is what he told me, and this is not shit talk. I'm just telling what he said. And if it's true, which I know my side is, I would not like me to. We used to go to Arizona all the time to practice hay-hos. We used to skydive out there, but with hay-hos, you also do the fun trips. We got to Wind Tunnel in Eloy, and then we stay on the campus of University of Arizona at a Marriott. And Nelson Miller's Trident is a mile away on Speedway Boulevard. Trident, skydiving, fun, Marriott points, awesome. I used to go there a lot, all the time. I'd 7 to 10 trips a year to Arizona for a week, 2 weeks, tandem stuff like that. So I also got Hertz rewards. I got in the President's Circle. I went with a SUV. They upgraded me to a convertible Cadillac. They said, "Do you want it?" I said, "Hell yeah, I want it." So I got it. I guess Biz hates me because of that. How dumb is that?
Because of a Cadillac?
That's what my buddy told me. Because I got a car I couldn't fit everybody in. It might be bullshit, but that's funny. It's a funny reason to hate someone. It might not be true, but again, you'd have to ask him. I'd ask him 2 things. Were you pissed about the convertible ONeill got? Why'd you shoot a dead guy?
Yeah.
Because me personally, in combat, because I've heard stories of me canoeing bin Laden. I've been to war a lot, and I've been in the mountains in Afghanistan a lot. And I'm all about being efficient. And the more weight you carry in the mountains, the worse off you are. So weight is measured in ounces. Ounces eventually equal pounds. I'm in the mountains. Why do I need a pistol? In case my primary goes down, I am wasting someone's life shooting a pistol. I should ditch the pistol for weight carry a rod. That's what I did. I figured out the number of bullets I would need down to the one, because of another gunfight I got into on the border of Pakistan, where I bombed Pakistan to be awarded my first Silver Star. Thought I was going to Leavenworth for the rest of my life. I added up how much weight I needed for one more bullet to put in my own mouth, because I'm not surrendering to these fucking people. I don't want to get skinned alive. I'm not wasting a bullet on a fucking dead guy. If you are, you're there for the wrong reasons.
Amen. I don't disagree with any of that.
It makes sense to me. I'm not. All I'm saying is, when a guy's dead, I'm not shooting him again, so I can say that I fucking did.
Yeah. No, I hear you.